everyone, welcome back to another home vlog, a self-care edition, because tomorrow I'm having a self-care day that I've carved out in my diary, and you'll see why. I'm going to bring you along and talk a little bit about how I'm getting myself back into some good routines and healthy habits and all that kind of stuff. If you watched my catch-up video that I uploaded earlier this week, you'll know that that's been a big focus for me over the last few weeks, and I'm about to take a little bit of time off for my own sort of mental health, and just because I've been working a lot and I think it'd be really good for me. In my time off, I really want to just relax, but also declutter the house and spend a lot of quality time with Benj, going on like nice long walks, that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to it because I have been filming, editing and uploading quite a lot over the last few weeks, but in turn that has meant that my routines have gone out the window, my eating, my sleeping, my skincare. And today's video is kindly sponsored by Dermatica, and I was about to do my routine and thought I'd talk to you a bit about them because they are so amazing, such a big part of my routine. And I will be honest, I did not keep up with things through August, and it certainly showed. And I've been using Dermatica for about a year and a half now, and sometimes I use it every night, sometimes it's kind of every other night or a couple times a week, but I do try and like stick to it. And I noticed when we were on the road trip, when I sort of let that lapse a bit, like my skin was just so unhappy again, and had some like redness coming up here and on my forehead here. So I actually emailed some photos to the dermatology experts at Dermatica, and they have tweaked my personalized formula so that it actually is exactly what I need. And everyone's skin is so different, and skincare is one of those things that not everything suits everyone, but Dermatica is different to other cosmetic creams. It gives you the exact strength and formula that the dermatology experts create. That's why I love it so much. It works so great. It's something you apply at night, which is what I thought I'd talk about now, because I'm about to do my cleanser, and then sometimes I add a toner and serum, and then my Dermatica treatment. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes, leave it on, and then I finish with a moisturizer. It is so simple. It just adds seamlessly into my routine. You can actually start to see positive results in as little as 6 weeks, and I have shown this many times, but you can see these were my results last year when I got my eyebrows done. Much clearer skin. It felt so good. I mean, you know that feeling when you touch your face, and I try not to touch my face too much, you know, but when you touch your face and it just feels so nice. That's what happened to me. I was really keen to try Dermatica in a bid to get my skin the best it could be in the lead up to our wedding day, and that was 6 months ago, and I'm still using them and loving them, and I'm a genuine paying customer as well. So I know I'm a little biased, but I think they are fantastic. You can use my code Brogan50 for 50% off for the next 3 months, which is usually worth $24.99. You'll get your personalized formula. You'll also get an online consultation reviewed by the dermatology experts who you can have access to 24/7. So just click the link below and let me know if you do, because I really would love to hear your success stories and how you're finding it if you're already using it. But yeah, loving it still very, very much. So let's do my routine. I need to get rid of the day, and tomorrow, in terms of my sort of self-care plan, I thought I'd run you through it. Go for a walk in the morning. First thing when I get up, go for a walk. Maybe an at-home workout, one or the other, maybe both. We'll see how I feel. I'm gonna have my everything shower. You know the ones. I'm gonna exfoliate and shave and do loads of extra things in my hair and have my nice curly hair routine, because this is about 4 days now and it desperately needs a wash. And my skincare, obviously. Maybe a face mask. We'll see how I feel. I've got a nail appointment at 10:30. I'm gonna have a nice healthy lunch. I then have another appointment in the afternoon for the chiropractor. I'm gonna tidy up our spare room. I need to call my friend Gary. I've got a vlog going up in the evening, and then I want to be in bed by 9 o'clock and read my book. I have been loving reading, but not making enough time for it. So I'm going to bring you along for this self-care day tomorrow. Now you know the plan, and I'm going to do my skincare now and drink more water. I'm trying to carry this around everywhere with me. So hydrate. Let's get on with the vlog. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again in the morning. I'm on my walk. It is raining, which wasn't the vision I had to start the day. However, it's quiet. It's only 7:30. The sound of the rain coming through the trees is so lovely. Thinking about my day, I wrote in my gratitude journal, I just opened a brand new one. Just thinking about how I want my time off to be and what I want September to look like. These little habits, these small things, they'll stack up, I know they will. And this is how I make good change. And I know that I won't love doing these walks in the rain all the time, and that it'll get colder and it'll be harder in the winter. But the fact that I'm doing them without Bonnie is a huge step for me. Almost halfway. I get to a point where I touch the gate and in my mind that means we've done halfway. It takes me about half an hour total. Seeing as I have my trainers on and I'm all warmed up, I'm gonna do a 15-minute lower body workout just here at home on my mat. Just something quick, and then we'll go and have a shower. Lovely. Oh, sweaty. I'm just gonna plug the blender in to make my breakfast, and I thought I'd show you my favorite combo at the moment. Also, I've had this blender, I think, since I lived in my flat. That's how I always measure things, because obviously I got everything new when I moved out. So when I lived at my flat, that was 8 years ago. Smoothie to go, Kenwood, I think. I don't even know if they still make it, but it's still going strong. So there we go. I have been using normal milk, but the other week I picked up Alpro chocolate flavour because I have a protein shake with banana and peanut butter, and this goes together quite nicely. So the protein I've got is the Free Soul vegan protein blend. I was kind of gifted this, but I've been using it for ages. Towards the bottom now, so I'm going to repurchase this. In fact, I might place an order today. I put that on my list of things to do. A banana, which is at the end of its life, that needs to be eaten, plus the Whole Earth smooth peanut butter. Could I give you this to put back, please? Thank you. Right. I can't get them all out.
That really, really upsets me.
It's a bit stiff on some of them.
I feel like now I have to put them in the right place.
Just fill it up again. It's about 300 ml of milk, 4 ice cubes, 1 banana, 2 tablespoons of protein powder, and 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. And it is amazing. And that's what I'll have for my breakfast. I'm trying to have more protein because protein helps me feel fuller for longer. It fits perfectly in my cup. Has anyone else got one of these plastic cups from Winter Wonderland with the handle on it? Because I absolutely love mine. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's just gone 8:30. I have that little list that I'm sort of powering through, so let's tick some things off. Because I'm a type A personality, I love a list, I love a schedule. I haven't added breakfast, but I'm gonna add protein shake breakfast to the list and tick it off. So it looks like I've done more. All right, next is my shower, so let's go and do that because I need it. Oh my gosh, it's making me so hot. Let's do a little 5-minute makeup routine. Fix and Perfect Primer by Rimmel. I've used this for years. Also, I've woken up this morning and look, my skin is getting there. It's feeling better even since yesterday. It was quite red around here and here. But Dermatica is doing its job. Super BB Concealer by Arborian. They recently sent me some of their products. This is the Arborian BB cream. I really like this because on days like today where I don't need lots of foundation, just put this on. A powder that I don't even know the name of. Stay Matte pressed powder, Rimmel maybe. Fill in my eyebrows ever so slightly, not by much because I have them microbladed, so they'd be fine just going out like this, but I like to add a little bit. NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Oh. I got kindly sent this from Maybelline. It's their Firework Mascara. I've been quite enjoying this. There we go. Maybelline actually sent me quite a few nice things. They sent me this really lovely bronzer, the City Bronzer. Little bit of blush. This is Hot Mama by The Balm. I think this is like my 3rd one of this. I'm actually really loving liquid blush at the moment, but for this little 5-minute makeup routine, powder will do. And then my Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray. Perfume is going to be Penhaligon's Babylon. I've got 2 from Penhaligon. Oh, 2 from Penhaligon's, and they smell absolutely amazing. One is the Balm of Calm, which I wore on my wedding day, and then this is just a second one that I bought because I love them so much. Right, let's fix this. Does that look okay? So Benji's mum bought me just randomly, just spontaneously as a gift, this Highland Cow flower vase, and I love it. Isn't it cute?
It's gorgeous.
And so Ben just filled up with flowers for me today. Thank you.
There's 2 different bunches in there and I designed it myself.
Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. That's so kind.
We always say in our family, don't just show someone you love them on one day, show them you love them every day. And so we sometimes just get random presents for each other.
For each other, yeah.
To show each other we love them.
I really appreciate it. I love fresh flowers.
No, I know you love these, don't you? The little ones.
Yeah, baby's breath. Did I say that I had baby's breath in my wedding bouquet?
I think you did.
That reminds me of that. I have just arrived at Beth's house to get my nails done, and this is what I did myself. She was on holiday last week and I just painted them, but they are all chipped, and I don't love painting my nails. I think getting my nails done is one of my favourite forms of self-care. I get them done every 2 to 3 weeks and it makes me feel so good because my nails are then always presentable and ready for any jobs or events I have to do. And I just love sitting and chatting to her because we've become really good friends, and I'm forced off my phone for like a good hour, hour and a half. So yeah, it's one of my favourite things that I do for myself that I prioritise. About an hour later, and I now have fresh, gorgeous gel nails, and she had a new colour in, and because I get my nails done so frequently, I've pretty much had all of the colours that I like. So if she has a new colour, I'm like, yeah, go for it. I don't even care what it is, I just like to see it. So depending on like what I'm doing, sometimes I need specific colours for, I don't know, a special event or dress or situation, or if I'm going on a holiday I quite like a bright coral or something. But for these I'm not going anywhere, it's just for me. So yeah, they're really pretty. They've got like a nice, I don't know, I'm gonna try and show you. They've got like a bit of a shimmery, I think she said they were called like dragonfly or dragon fruit or something. They're so pretty. They've got like a nice pinky hue, kind of red. Yeah, I love them. They've got a little bit of sparkly shimmer in there. When I look at them, they make me feel joy, you know? If you know, you know, on the Instagram picture how I do these. Clean this thing. I've shown this before, but people always ask me. I put the camera in my bra, like so. Line it up. Put my phone there. I've got self-timer on. Put the self-timer on. I know it's ridiculous, but it just works. I'll put the picture up here. There we go. There's my nails. There's my picture. Also, something I was going to say about self-care. Obviously, I've just started my new 5-minute journal this morning, but at the beginning of every month, I also write a letter to the universe, and I started this about 4 months ago, and I write all the things that I did the month before that were really great and my goals for the month ahead, or just like lightly, I would like this, I would appreciate this, I hope for this. And then I read it at the beginning of the next month and see how much has changed and how much I achieved, and it's really, really wholesome to see what past me wrote. If you're not a massive journal person, or you don't want to commit to like daily gratitude things like the book that I cited this morning, then that's really simple thing that you can do at the put it in your diary for the first of every month. Write daily diary entry, have a little notebook, and I just write 1 page. I write the day, dear universe, and then I always write how grateful I am and thankful, and I always end it, thank you universe, love Brogan. So that was something I was going to share with you. I won't read you my letters because they're deeply personal, but just know that each month I always surprise myself and I always smile at like what I actually achieved. On my way home, I was passing a hobbycraft store, as you can see there. So I thought I'd pop in just because I'm working on my friend Bianca's hen do. I'm doing the goodie bags at the moment, and I just want to see if there are any like cute bits or anything that I can do crafty wise to elevate them. But also I've been really enjoying colouring and sort of mindful crafting, and we've got a few sort of ideas for the hen do too. So I really wanted to just have a little look, see what they've got, and just walk around the store. It might be that I don't buy anything, but I just thought it'd be nice on this self-care day to take myself to the ultimate crafting shop. So we're going to pop in there and see what they've got. In we go, hobby craft. Oh, look at that, that's so cute. I nearly walked straight past it. Okay, let's see what they have. Oh, it's all Halloweeny. I really love kids colouring books. Like the simpler, the better. And these look quite nice as an option. I've been ordering some online, but yes, look at these. I know it sounds a little bit wild. I don't care for the stickers, but this could be good. This one is a bumper colouring book. Oh, that is perfect. I'm gonna pick that up for myself. I have so many different colouring books at home now, but I like this one. Also, has anyone else got really into making friendship bracelets since the Eras tour? Because I love it. I'm gonna make some for the hen do. They're really fun. I loved hammer beads when I was a kid, and Benji bought me some in lockdown times, and I love them. I think I might see if the girls at Rainbows want to do something like this at some point, but oh, can anyone else relate? Because this was just everything when I was a kid. Oh, I quite like these as well, paint by numbers. And I got really into diamond art. I haven't done that for a while. These ones, love them. This is definitely the place when I'm feeling like, yeah, I want some downtime. These are things I can do in my time off. If I was to have a diamond art kit, which one would I want? Do I want one right now? I feel like the koala is quite cute. Do we need one? I think I'm quite happy sticking to colouring for a minute, but at least I know they have them in here. And they're really, really pretty. Scratch things. These are nice too, aren't they? I'd love that. There's so many options. Flower greeting cards. Oh, I like those. All you need to create a scratch book of art. See, this is my kind of crafting because it requires very minimal effort and tools and equipment and stuff. You don't need any skill for that, do you? Oh, they have an actual section for colouring books. This is perfect. At least I know now this is where I need to go, because so many of you have been recommending me like Disney colouring books and adult ones, and I don't want that. I don't want anything complicated. Like, I like, okay, this is maybe a little simple. I like a bit more of a picture. They do giant colouring. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Okay, well, we'll build up to this, I think. Oh, I love a folder. Desktop planning pads. Oh no. That felt very uncalled for that they all fell down in front of me like that. We can fix it, it's okay. This is what I was keen for, the party section, because they have loads of amazing hen do things. Just see if there's anything. I might take some pictures and send it to the maid of honour so she can have a little look. This is great. Oh, aren't they fun? I feel like Bianca should wear something like that. I absolutely love these shadow box frames. I've seen people use these for like holidays they've been on to put all their tickets in, or at the Eras tour to put all your friendship bracelets and keepsakes and ticket and whatever. £4, half price for the big one. That's so good. I've got a cricket machine, a little cricket joy, and they have the most amazing range of stuff in here for the cricket. I'm loving it so much. Look at this. I bumped into a lady that I know, and she was like, oh, what are you buying? Some mindful colouring? And I was so embarrassed that I was like, oh yeah, this is just for the girl guides, because obviously I volunteer with girls at age 5, 6 and 7. And then I remembered that she follows me on Instagram, and she probably knows that I've been doing colouring. I don't know why I'm embarrassed about it. Like, it's just not that deep. Anyway, I'm buzzing with my new book. It's perfect. It's exactly what I want, because there's enough detail that it's not just like one animal in the picture. There's like enough going on that you could do a variety of colours. I think it's going to be really nice. The book was £4, and then I got a little shadow box for £3. I'm thinking of putting my little Taylor Swift bits and bobs in it, maybe, just because I've seen loads of people do it. I know some people have like designed and made their own ticket, because the tickets were just printed A4 sheets of paper. Benji just called me. He started making lunch. So I'm going to go home, and I'll have about an hour at home to have lunch and start tidying up some of my stuff before I need to go to my chiropractor appointment. I got an Instagram ad for this company that I've never ordered from before. They're called Beaufort and Blake, and they were having a summer sale, and I ordered this gorgeous shirt. It's got potential. I quite like it. It's a bit smart. I thought it'd be a bit more casual, and it's quite, it doesn't have a lot of like give in it. It's quite restrictive. I wasn't sure, but Benji says he really likes it. I quite like it. Got the yellow on this side. I think I might keep it. All right, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I've put my friendship bracelets, my Taylor Swift band, and the sunglasses I wore in there. And I'm just gonna see if it'll come together. I also have a HP sprocket thing that's like a little portable printer. I'm basically just picking pictures I thought could be good in the background. Ben just made some lunch, so I'm gonna part this. I've also put on gym wear that I can comfortably sit in for the chiropractor. These are really cool because they turn into stickers. Right, well, it's got potential. Can you see the vision? You know what? It's not perfect, but it's quite cute. Poor Gary is sort of cut off on this picture here, so I need to move this along maybe. Oh, maybe I can stick the beads. Oh my god, hang on, I've just had a brainwave. You can see my vision here. Look, I'm gonna fill this gap with this bracelet. This literally says Eras Tour. Well, it's, like I said, not perfect. That bracelet is kind of up in the corner there. It does say Eras Tour. It's cute. It's definitely a work in progress. I think it's cute. It's a nice little memento. I'm gonna put it in the spare room somewhere. Well, that was a nice little craft, and it only cost me, what was it, £3 for the frame? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it's huge, Bubba. I'm not gonna eat that much. Oh, you need the balsamic glaze. Yeah, we've got chicken, butternut squash, mozzarella, tomato. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Tasty?
I've got the chiropractor appointment in 15 minutes, so this is going to be this afternoon's task. It's actually not that bad. For me, having a tidy space equals a tidy mind, and for sure is a form of self-care, having a tidy space. So I really do want to tick this off today. It will only take me about 30 to 40 minutes at the most. I've just come back from the chiropractor, and I cannot tell you, if you've never had to go to a chiropractor for anything before, it's really hard to explain like how nice it is for someone to like validate that, yeah, no wonder you're in pain, you just need to do these things to make yourself a bit better, and we're going to help you get there quicker. She cracked my neck, which is probably not something anyone wants to know or hear about, so maybe we'll not talk about that too much, but it was just great. Really lovely person. She was so friendly and warm and understanding, and I'm going to see her again in a couple of days, where she's just going to do another half an hour session. But now we're on mission tidy up, so we're going to go into the spare room. I've got stuff in the main bedroom and in this office. There is just stuff everywhere, and I did have something cool I wanted to show you. I ordered us a map from our world cruise with all of the destinations that we went to, which is so cool. I got it from a company called the Cruise Maps, and yeah, I love it. Ta-da! Much better. Everything is put away now. I had so many makeup and beauty products out there, and I got rid of a load of things I just don't use. I need to do a really big declutter and go through all the drawers and stuff, but for now, temporarily, this works. Another thing I really want to do is take all my books out and reorganize them and move the shelves around just so I can fit all those books inside the rest of that, but not today. That's just a future Brogan problem. I'm glad I've done that room. I need to just sit at my desk for about an hour, do a few things that my manager has sent over, read a contract, finish the description box for tonight's video, and just bash out like a few random tasks that I've got outstanding. So that's next on my to-do list. It is 4:45. Benj has popped out, running errand, I don't know. I am gonna set myself up in the lounge for about half an hour, maybe an hour, until my vlog goes live. And I fancy maybe a cup of tea, maybe a little snack. I am utterly obsessed with Gray's Honey Roast Crunch. They're amazing nuts. I think I'm gonna have some of these. Oh, those flowers he got me smell absolutely amazing. They look so beautiful, so thoughtful. Anyway, yeah, colouring, snack, and then I'm gonna give my friend Gary a call. We have a catch up on the phone fairly regularly, but I haven't called him all week because I've been too busy, so I need to check him. So I've got my new book. I'm using the back of my last book that I finished. This is quite cute. A little cat sat in a little teacup. Let's push this down. And then my pens Benji bought for me by a brand called Oh Hoo Hoo. This is the brand. I'll leave the link below. I don't know which ones he got because these just say model number B02. I don't know if you can get bigger ones or smaller ones. The variety of colours is okay, so I do have some of my other older pens that I was using. These are this brand. I don't know how you say this brand, but I have some of those too, but I'm mostly using the big ones, and they're great because they're double-ended, so they have like a thick end and then a slightly thinner end, and it's just the most therapeutic thing ever. I love it. I'm gonna put those there, call my friend Gary, and if he doesn't reply, then I'll watch some YouTube. But if he does answer, then I'll chat to him. Hello, oh my god, you answered so fast.
I know, I was just looking at a dog video. Somebody left a crate of like tennis balls outside a shop and said free for dogs. And the video is like loads of dogs being walking past going, oh.
Oh.
and then like taking one each. But the funny thing is, they sniff the balls and choose the one they want most.
That's so cute. Okay, I've just finished talking to Gary. We were on the phone for 55 minutes and I managed to complete 2 of my pages in the new book. So I've done this one, which is obviously a little cat in a little teacup, and then I also did the unicorn, pink unicorn. But Ben was saying obviously I put the card behind because it soaks through a little bit, but this has got so much.
It's soaking back through now.
Yeah, that it's coming through on my actual colours, if that makes sense. Like you can see it, the colours have come through on the unicorn bit. But anyway, it was very relaxing. It's such a nice mindful activity. I'm just on my laptop replying to comments, but I'm also looking at ski holidays because Benj and I are going to be going skiing at Christmas this year, and I'm just looking at the options because there's so many logistics at play for skiing. You've got to decide if you want to fly or drive, if you want to be in a hotel or a chalet, what kind of board you want. Do you want to be self-catering or do you want it to be like half board? And if you go over Christmas or New Year, do they have like a gala dinner? How close you want to be to the slopes, how high up you want to be in terms of the mountain, like in the resort, because if you're too low down, you might not be guaranteed any snow at that time of year because it's so early in the season. Which airport you fly from, because flying from Bournemouth is a hell of a lot easier for us than any London ones, but it's coming out a bit more expensive. So here we go, I've just been looking at some of these and you can filter it, and I personally quite like a pool, so let's put indoor and outdoor pools on and see what comes up. Yeah, it starts to get a bit expensive. Switzerland, never skied in Switzerland. I've been to Teen though. And then I just open up this. This is my favourite form of self-care, guys, looking at holidays. And then I judge it all based on the pictures. And then I look at the TripAdvisor reviews. And yeah, things like this. This has got a pool table. This is cool, because we can hang out with other people. Here's our dinner, spaghetti bolognese. Can you really beat a spaghetti bolognese? I think not. Benji picked up these today. Jaffa cake cola bottle flavour. Right, let's give this a go. Now normally I nibble all the way around, but I think I'm just going to go straight in. You know the smell of the Coca-Cola Haribos? It's like that, but everything else is obviously the same. I don't think the flavour's that strong.
No, it's not. It's the smell's stronger than the taste, isn't it?
We have spent about an hour looking at ski stuff, and we've come to a point after now doing the road trip that we're considering maybe driving to the slopes. My family have done it several times. We've been passengers but haven't actually driven ourselves, and it also gives us a bit more flexibility because the websites with the package deals only lets me book for like 7 or 14 days, which comes out really expensive, whereas you can book direct with the hotel. Still searching though. We'll let you know updates. But Benj and I are now sort of looking at next year and our plans, and we're so excited to be able to continue going on our travels and taking you along with us. 8:15. I'm gonna go upstairs, plug in my laptop, it's died, and I want to reply to some comments, do my skincare and read my book. And just like that, we are back in the bathroom. So you know what that means. I'm gonna do my skincare. Oh, this hair can go right up in this scrunchie. Oh, that's much better. Skincare, use my Damaska treatment. As I said, Brogan 50 will get you 50% off for your first 3 months, so definitely a good time to give it a go. Link will be down below for you. UK and US links if you are over there. Let me know if you do sign up, and big thank you to Damaska for sponsoring. Thank you so much for watching all these vlogs over the last few weeks, and thank you for giving me a bit of a break next week. I'll be back very soon. I'm thinking like a Q&A, or some sort of books chat and more home vlogs, all that kind of stuff. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.